Alright, transponder to standby, and you can see right here, it's in the standby mode already. Okay. ATIS. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick up ATIS, and we usually leave that in COM 2, and that's where I recommend that you leave things. Okay. So 121.35. Okay, so what we're going to do is up on the audio panel, we're going to push just the COM 2 button, not the COM 2 mic. Okay. So go ahead and push COM 2 for me.
In degrees. Advice on this contact information, Echo. State information, Echo, 18530, Zulu, winds 1108, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature -3, dew point -19er, altimeter 3020. Visual approach and use, landing departing 9er left, 9er right. VFR departures, provide ground control with on course heading in degrees. Advice on this contact information, Echo. State information, Echo, 18530, Zulu, winds 1108, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature -3, dew point -19er. Altimeter 3020.
Okay.
Visual approach and use,
so when we're done with that, we just push COM 2, the button again, and it turns off. Now, winds are out of 1108, so we already, we know they're going to be doing this, or having us take off on runway 9 right, or 9 left, and they've already said that. So what we can do is at this point, we can pull out an airport diagram, and verify what direction we're going to use to get there. And pull out the diagram on here. Alright, so the airport diagram, this is what it looks like. You can see this system provides us a location of where we are on the airport diagram, but we know we're going to be taxiing to either this runway or this runway. Most of the time we're going to be taxiing to the larger runway, 9 right. So, you can see that we're going to be taxiing from the ramp, which is where we are, we're on the west ramp. You either call it the FBO ramp or the west ramp. I usually just say west ramp. And then we're going to say, okay, we'd like to taxi to the active for a departure heading of 270. We have information. Echo. Okay. So we're going to taxi. He's going to say, okay, taxi to. He's going to give us our destination, then our route, and then any crossings we're going to do. So it's going to be taxi to 9 right via taxiway Alpha. Cross runway 5. And runway 5 does intersect with taxiway Alpha up here, okay? So all we do is repeat that back. You say taxi to 9 right via taxiway Alpha, cross runway 5. Now he can give us other instructions like, you know, watch out, hold short for a traffic crossing right to left or whatever. But most likely he's just going to say taxi 9 right via Alpha, cross runway 5. Okay. Okay. So now that we know where we're going, we can go ahead and set up the rest of the avionics and do the rest of the checklist. Okay, right about here is pretty good, so go ahead and stop. Alright, so we're inside the control tower at this point. You can see the control tower underneath the wing over there. Yep. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him who we are, where we are, what we want, and what info we have. Okay, so you're going to say that this, you're going to say, OSU ground, this is Cessna 75746 on the west ramp. Want to taxi for departure for 270 with destination Echo.
Ramp, rated
you want to do it?
VFR 360 with Echo.
I'll let you go ahead and do it this time. Okay, that was perfect. Alright.
79, state 9 right, taxi Alpha, cross runway 5.
9 right, the Alpha, cross 5, cross 79.
Good afternoon, state ground. This is Cessna 75746 on the west ramp. I'd like to taxi to the active departure heading of 270. We have information, Echo.
5746, the archer, hold short of Alpha, get your loader just a moment.
Hold short of Alpha, 75746. Alright. Down.
746, you go ahead and start moving. 9 right, taxi Alpha, cross runway 5.
Alright, 9 right, via Alpha, cross runway 5, 75746. Alright, let's go. You ready? Yep. Okay, let's rock and roll. Down. State tower, Cessna 75746, holding short 9 right, ready for takeoff.
So 75746 tower, 9 right, clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
Clear for takeoff, 9 right, and then turn right on course, Cessna 75746. Let's go ahead and taxi on out now. So one hand on the throttle, one hand on the yoke, give us some power. You can boost it up to like 1500 RPMs just temporarily if you need to. Or just enough to get us moving down the road, or moving down the path. half here.
State Tower, Scarlet 4, ready for takeoff, 9 right, in sequence. Scarlet 2-4.
A little bit better with the ground steering than I did on my full flight. Everybody drives like they're drunk the first time, don't worry about it. Alright, so we've got the windsock on our left side over here. Okay, and we can verify that it is, we got a little bit of wind out of that direction, so we're going to put a little bit of crosswind correction in. And, alright, we're lined up. Go ahead and start giving it full power. So over a period of about 4 seconds. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. Alright, no brakes at this point. Just bring them down to the bottom. We'll need a little bit of right rudder. And as we start to pitch up more, we're going to need more right rudder. Airspeed's alive. Instruments are in the green. Alright, there's 60, 65. Start pulling that nose back. Nice and gentle. Alright, push it forward so we see the horizon. There you go.
Go 24, tower 9 right, clear for takeoff, runway heading to 315. East to 315, turn on course.